Yo, it's I Smoke Hip Hops. Now today, the topic's about Von. Now when you lot to understand something, Von's name keeps poaching up. Von's name keeps poaching up. You lot are not seeing what I'm seeing because I'm turned on. Now thanks to AK-47, because the last thing I just posted, he showed us a year ago and now people's just trying to come out and talk about it. Anyway, go check out my last video and go watch that and you'll see what I'm talking about. The guy's on point. He's done it again here, but he's still thinking, he's still breaking down the situation. But this was 4 hours ago. He's going to end up breaking down the whole video and giving you lot it later, whether he's got it now or not. But listen to what he says. Listen to the words he's saying. Now, I just want to put my 2 pence across. Everybody's confused that, oh, police are coming out with information about King Von's murders. Now, we could have two options here. One, there's a snitch involved that was very close to King Von, that knew about King Von's whereabouts, everything. Two, it could be the police trying to spark shit up because there is some real black African leaders out there trying to stop the black on black violence. This could also be a metaphor to make the black community spiral back out of control. But I don't think so, man. I don't think so because you know what it is? The demon's right in our face. I was on Trenches News's comments and I made a comment one day and I said, remember this comment because it's going to come out soon. Remember this comment because it's going to come out soon. Now what I want to do, I want to verify the two sequences. Old Block 600, they've been shady as hell. Little Durk, Chief Keef, shady as hell. Now when you look to understand, Chief Keef was one of the first ones that was warning us about, dude, he said, watch what you say around him because he's a knock. I need you to understand it. The song's called Overhead or something like that. Go on Chief Keef's page and listen to a song called Overhead and you find out who he's dissing. And he goes, most of the gang, he claimed, I don't want to be a part. He's talking about Little Durk. Me personally, I think Little Durk is the informant. It's been proven that Little Durk says it's against his daddy's religion to even condone snitches or to even work with a snitch. There's an interview out there. I'll probably try to find an interview and get it reposted for you lot. But then he also has been caught out working with Mega Stallion and all these people. They're snitches. They're up front. Yeah, I snitched. Yeah. And he still put them on his album, worked with them 2021, 2019. So, yeah, like I said, the only one with a case right now that's not making no sense, that no one's seeing no results from, is Little Durk. Now, why is Little Durk giving the blues on King Von? Now, you lot might think I'm crazy, but I'm going to tell you something for free. King Von was that smart. King Von was that real. I personally don't think King Von has gone anywhere, reason why his name is flagging up so much. And I believe that the feds know this behind the scenes. Now, there's a video out there where a girl's driving through Roblox. She goes, oh my God, he looked just like King Von. I swear it was King Von. Don't get shit mistaken, man. Everybody might have thought she might have done that for a bit of clout. That's how Blimmin looks. Because they're driving around. They said, yeah, let's pull up the car. Bob needs to turn around to do whatever because niggas will dump. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to break it down to you in this video. Listen to what he says. Why? He's questioning it. And my man's always on top of his game. So listen to what he's saying. I'm not dropping it like whatever he says is real. No. But he knows what he's talking about. AK-47, voice of the streets. You must take his words seriously because he tells you lot early, but you lot choose not to listen. Even though you watch his shit, you choose to hear all these other bloggers, but not listen to do. Listen to what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying.
Yeah, bro. Don't ever forget that. That's what's going on, man. It don't make no sense that as soon as King Von died, people giving witness statements, you know what I mean, on him. It said right there in the paperwork. People are volunteering information on King Von murder. Now, will we ever know who them people is? We might not. I don't know. I didn't read through all the paperwork, and I'm not going to read through all the paperwork. Because for real, this don't make no sense to me. I don't know why all this paperwork from Chicago keep coming out. The Young Pappy Snitch paperwork, King Von murders, and you know what I mean? They label him a suspect and all that, bro. And the thing is, we gonna keep it fair. King Von not here to defend himself. He did beat cases. You see what I'm saying? And just because he named a suspect, now I know, man, what you mean he did do it. Man, just because he named a suspect don't mean nothing. They named him a suspect, closed the case. That's who we feel did it. You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man. They even dropped T-Roy name in there. They even said Jakira and somebody else came through and shot up O-Block, but they ain't hit nobody. Bro, all this is coming from witnesses on the street. All you niggas living this street life gotta understand something, man. Ain't no loyalty in this, bro. And we not about to keep using karma. That's not what happened to King Von. Karma can happen to regular civilians as well. Karma can happen if you cheat on somebody. What this is, this called the game guide. When you in these streets and you playing this game, if you take a life, yours gonna get took soon. Whether it's took by death or it's took by life in prison. Your life as you know it is gonna be took. The secret is a lot of these dudes out here, they be killing and they done kill people, but they ain't gonna tell y'all one secret. They think it's gonna happen to them sooner than later. And this is what happened to King Von. You put out that energy, you receive that energy. And this go for everybody else. Stop putting out that bad negative energy or you gonna receive it. At the end of the day, King Von name right now is being dragged through the mud, but the good part of that is keeping his name alive. It's keeping his name in the algorithms. This ain't nothing but just something for somebody to talk about, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because really, we been knew this. Now, I know a lot of y'all ain't know this, but I know a lot of y'all been knew this, bro. You see what I'm saying? And I just don't understand the fact how people is telling on all these dead people. Bro, K.I. been dead, bro. King Von been dead, bro. Why is witnesses coming forward? But everybody want to get on Gangsta Williams, but don't know this the effect of Gangsta Garrett. I don't think Gangsta understood, bro. When you came out and made that be known, you gave a blueprint for a lot of these niggas to get up out of trouble. We don't know who the hell dropping dimes on King Von did, bro. Like I said, it could be people he know with proof that they know him and proof they was around him at that time. They even dropped T-Roy name in there. They said T-Roy was with Von when he shot Modell, and then the cousin tried to cover Modell, and King Von shot him and paralyzed him. You see what I'm saying? But if they ain't have enough evidence to convict this dude alive, and you see all this shit shaking after a nigga died.
Now listen to what he says, yo. Listen to what he said. He said the only way they're gonna know all of this is if that person that told him. Now, before I saw this, and I'm not capping, I never said that. I told you like that. I started freestyling along with dude. I never even hear AK tell me this. And he's saying the same thing that I know, because man's road, man's street, when you're hood, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, so hear what? It just can't be a coincidence. It has to be the person that was in a gang with King Von to tell him this stuff. It has to be someone on a case. It has to be someone on a case that was around him. And I'm going to call it out as I see him. Little Reese, yes, Little Reese did a bit of snitching, but he snitched on his own thing. There's only one more person out there that I know. I've been screaming that his dad's a snitch. I'm sorry. I just don't see how you're on the same charges as General Larry Hoover, Free Larry Hoover, and you're touching road. Your son's got a picture with the mayor. You know, it's just too corny for me. I don't give a damn about celebrity highlights and all this. It's too corny for me. We all seen the crookedness in Chicago, please. What I'm saying to you, Little Durk is the snitch. Little Durk was the reason why he got punched out in the casino. Little Durk is the reason why he had to vacate for a hot minute. Little Durk is the reason why Timo 30 gang don't fuck with him no more. Timmy was the first one that told us new ops. And now he's just brought out a new banger called Everybody Ops, confirming that what he knew through the grapevine, that niggas was telling him that Little Durk's a snitch. King Von would have told us. We all know that King Von would have told us. But you know the worst thing is? I don't think King Von's dead. But anyway, that's another story for a different day. But if he is, just say he is, boom. Bezu, THF, they know what's going on. They know what's going on. They know Little Durk's the rat. They know Little Reese is the rat. They know a lot of them boys are rats. And this is why Oblock just come out with as well. We ain't fucking with nobody. Anybody can get it. Da-da-da-da. How does Oblock turn around and go, we ain't fucking with nobody? So they're willing to drop out the prize. You know, the one that's been funding them. So they ain't fucking with Lamron. Because remember, Oblock and Lamron is not the same thing. So, well, they're not going to fuck with Lamron. So basically, they ain't fucking with nobody but Oblock. If you ain't Oblock, we're spanking your ass. That's what the youth says. I'm going to break it down to you. Who's fronting his move? Who's fronting little homie's move? Little homie jumps on and goes, we ain't fucking with no one but Oblock. They need little dirt behind that shit to war. No. Who they got behind them? Through the grapevine, King Von, man. I'm telling you, bro. I don't think he's gone. And there's a video out there that confirms it, that the girl's gobsmacked and says, I just had an out-of-body experience. What does my man say? What does Quan say when he's giving that interview in the back of the car? Had an out-of-body experience. Listen to what he's saying. So when you're seeing someone, you know that person's the person you're seeing. So understand what I'm saying to you. The girl's saw King Von. But she's shocked. She said, nah, it can't be him. Her brain played messed up tricks with her. I know you lot seen that video out there, but anyway, like I said, King AK Voice of the Streets got it right once again. But he don't even know he's got it right at this stage. So I'm going to call it for him. So if you see this, my bro, I ain't asking you for a little bit of credit, you get me, because you're way too big for me. But, you know, give me a couple subscribers, fam. You done know. But anyway, like I said, he's got it already and he just don't know. And you know what it is what I like about him? He's not a me. He don't go and accuse the person and go, right, this is the snitch. I ain't gonna lie. I hit a 1-2 information and I see through that shit like teleports. I'm telling you now, Little Reese, Little Durk, and probably a few others be snitching on the guys. They ain't helping the guys. They're snitching on the guys. And I promise you this now, E-Dog made us know Little Durk was on that shit. Timo distanced himself. Mimo distanced himself. And one thing I need you to understand, King Von was definitely switching. King Von was definitely switching, so there might be a lot of furious heads. Because if King Von is really dead, there is a lot of furious heads that is going to go at that boy's neck. And this is why Oblock's recently come out of it, because all the cases out on roll. Now you see Duck case. The Duck case is what's making everything clear. The Duck case is what's making everything clear. Everything's unfolding from the Duck case. Then from the Duck case, it elevates into King Von's case. So as you go past and you see there's a suspect that was meant to be dead on the Duck case, they then all of a sudden tie the connect to the case with King Von's case. So then now King Von's case becomes rarely open. So when King Von's murder comes rarely open and Timo was been seen on camera fighting out of self-defense, it then leads to behind the story how King Von actually got there. Now, the way King Von's actually got there, I believe the feds know deep down and now how King Von actually got there. And they know King Von was set up by his own people, i.e. Little Durk. So we know, so who other than Little Durk to whistle and not want that information to be let out? Little Durk, bro. They already got him wearing girl clothes. So you're telling me he's not snitching? They already got him wearing handbags. They already got him blonde, dyeing his hair blonde to the brim. Little Durk's a snitch. AK-47 Voice of the Streets had the incline first. But I'm going to call it, and I'm going to still hold this title. He's the snitch. I'm going to still hold that by his daddy's a snitch. I'ma still hold that by. His daddy is the agent that came out. Since the daddy came out, everything's been getting locked. You do the mathematics. When the other OG tried to come out and tried to make that peace treaty on the roads, what happened to him? What happened to him? He got smoked. And you don't really think the BDs or the GDs smoked that OG? Because he was trying to make a peace treaty? Who's pulling the strings, man? You don't need to know. Hip Hop Police is real. Hip Hop Police is real. Don't get shit confused, man. Don't get nothing confused. Hip Hop Police is real. So I'm gonna leave you lot with that to think on what I'm saying anyway. Yeah? Little Durk is snitching on King Von. And I told Swipe, I put in Swiper's comments one day, I said, this shit's gonna come out. And remember, I commented this. Remember who commented this first? Because I've been saying this. Little Durk snitched on King Von and Bezu. Am I reaching? Why ain't Bezu said nothing? Bezu's getting silenced. Didn't you see they couldn't bring Bezu to court a number of times? Bezu's fighting for his life. Inside there, they're trying to off him. He couldn't go court because he had to fight. They're trying to offer him. Listen, and when I say offer him, they're trying to take his life, bro. He's the only one with the sauce, with the ingredients to let us know. Dude is a snitch. Now I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop the freestyle from THF. At first, I thought it was talking about little Reese. But nah. There's too much links to that umbrella. They were like, one of the twins go, we gonna catch you out in traffic with your police ass. We gonna catch you out in traffic with your public ass, with your police ass. You told on that case. We should have watched her. Like, this is what I'm trying to say to you. I'm gonna post it soon anyway. THF twins, yeah? Exposing someone, calling someone a snitch. Bringing them out on their brim. Now the coming. Yeah? I Smoke Ops. Make sure you watch the full video. I maybe should have said that at the fucking start. Pardon my French. Let's get it.